Hello YouTube, it is Nathan and Andrew here today.
Hello.
We're going to talk about how we started our page and how this all came along. And we're currently working on an intro because we don't have intros to our videos. So it seems rather unprofessional to me, but I just like an intro saying, hey, this is who we are. But anyways, what we're going to talk about today is Andrew's Blitz, which he's been working on a lot. It's got this fancy transmitter.
It's a Fly Sky.
And this is the really big Blitz that he's done a lot of work on in the past, how long?
Like week.
He's waterproofed this, and it went 10 miles an hour. He was very unhappy, so he just put his older stuff in it. Now what was that?
3,900 kilovolt brushless motor and a brushless ESC, and I have a waterproof receiver box and a 3-cell LiPo battery.
So once you put a LiPo in my car, which Andrew crashed into his Blitz, and oh hey, cracked, I believe, both sides. No, this is the side they crashed into. Broke the canopy a lot, and when it came to the car, if you watch our crash video and when I was explaining what happened, almost everything popped out on this car.
I fixed it somewhat, but there's still some parts that we need to buy.
Yes, like a newer shock tower.
New shocks.
New shocks. Although I could probably replace my ones on the Sandstormer, correct?
Possibly.
Okay.
New connecting rods.
Yeah, there's one that's missing here. Maybe there's another one on the Sandstorm? Hey, that car's broken because I crashed into a van. Great driver. Yeah, but this thing with the LiPo does like donuts instantly. And it's actually pretty fast compared to Andrew's Blitz. But he still has to tune that because it's kind of...
Not tune it, adjust it. Because I just put this new transmitter on there and it's not completely set up yet, so I have to finish that.
Why don't you talk about that?
Oh, well, I just put a new Easy Start into my Jado because the motor and the gears on this are old and it would not start my car anymore. So I had to buy a whole new setup. I put a new Easy Start in, new wires, everything. So this is running again, and I got it all tuned up like a half an hour ago. So this one, I just need to buy a new servo on it, and this one is pretty much good to go.
How fast do you think that goes?
I've gotten it up to about 90.
Pretty fast. So, cars that have broken in the past 2 years, or 1 year. Year and a half. Andrew had, was the Ruckus?
Yes.
He had a Ruckus truck, which sadly broke into bits. And then he later took it apart and put some of his pieces into his Blitz. Now it's faster. And my Sandstorm, which I drove into a van from about 2 feet away, and it completely tore off the wheel pretty much. Destruction. RCing. Expensive hobby.
Yes. My Monsoon, which I slid out, hit a snowbank, broke the back wheel off of it.
How long ago was that? A month or two?
Yeah, a month, 2. Month and a half. RCing is a lot of work.
What about this dirt bike?
That dirt bike. I need to reattach this. Well, I need to buy a new one because I broke it. But with a LiPo battery and a brushless motor in this, it does wheelies so easily in the mud. Need to buy a new shock for it too. This only goes about like 15, 20 miles an hour. Doesn't steer very good either. Doesn't steer very well. Need a lot of space for it. On the road I can't drive it because it just kind of hits into the curves when I'm turning.
From today, how fast do you think that Baja Buggy from Adgear.
What I saw, maybe about 35.
It's actually pretty fast compared to what it used to be. We will, maybe, if we have any more updates, well, if we have any more videos about me driving this today with a LiPo in it, then we'll post it. Oh, also, when he crashed into me, the LiPo battery physically popped out of the case and was dragging on the ground. I turned in his car, hit directly into the side of my, well, front of my car, and it like did a spin. And
he was using my
flight helicopter
Dynam
banana clip
battery, my LiPo flight battery for my 450, which is broken because I bought it. The first time I was flying it, I was hovering, and the connecting rod just decided to break for no reason, and it flipped over and like exploded.
Well, not exploded.
Well,
broke into many pieces.
Yeah, the top of it did. It's over there somewhere.
How many quadcopters do you have?
2 working ones, one that does not work, and I have to fix.
The smaller one?
Yes.
And then there's that bigger one, which
I have no clue what's wrong with it. It will not fly.
Some of the, was it the back ones?
Yeah,
it's the back ones. They
side ones
off.
at first were not working. Then I got the side ones to work. Then I got it up a little bit, and then the back ones stopped working.
And just kind of flipped up onto the side.
Yeah, so whenever I try to fly that, it just kind of flips over.
Yeah. Any cars you're planning on maybe getting?
Well, if I graduate this year, I'm either getting a Goblin 700 Competition Edition or a Baja 5T SS.
Very expensive.
Very expensive.
Car that I'm planning on saving up for, probably the E-Revo, maybe the Rustler, Traxxas, both of them. Very expensive, like 400, 600 bucks. Because I don't want the 1/16th E-Revo. But it'd be kind of cool to buy that car that we found at the store.
Yeah. I want to buy those tracks and put them on my Nitro.
Snow?
Yeah,
sort of like
snow tracks.
What are they called?
Like snowmobile tracks. I forgot what they were called, but you just put them on instead of your wheels.
They're tread, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like giant. They're about that big, and they're basically pyramids of tank tread.
I think they were made by Tenergy.
Tenergy? Well, that's all.
Also,
Oh,
I may be getting a Rustler and then upgrading that so that it'll go 100 miles per hour.
still very expensive.
Very expensive.
RCing, as we all know, an expensive hobby.
Very.
Is that all?
I think that's all.
Well, goodbye,
watch our
YouTubers.
channel because we're going to be posting more videos soon. Alright.
Goodbye.